P.S. Peers, it is I, Mike Martins, your handheld junkie, standing outside my own game store in downtown Merritt. And I spent a week playing, are you ready for this? Family Guy, the video game. Yeah, well, I'm going to give you guys a little outlook on this game and what I thought about it and how it went down. Let's take a look. Family Guy, the video game. Grab your joystick and get ready to unleash your inner Peter. Get ready for the Family Guy adventure of a lifetime with this all-new Too Hot for TV playable experience. Play as Peter, Stewie, or Brian in an interwoven story that sees the lunatic griffins throw down against giant Mullocks, annoying mimes, hookers, convicts, and, of course, Mr. Belvedere, that evil, crafty nanny, or butler, or whatever kind of freaky thing he had going on in the 80s. Alright guys, here's my little synopsis on the game. Family Guy, the video game for the PSP. Was it worth it? Oh man, was it ever worth it. I was in shock, the colors. It's so vibrant. I don't know how the PSP does it, but the colors are so vibrant, bright, luminous. Almost like you're playing in the video game. That's how good it is. The quality is incredible. Story. The story is so funny. It's kind of hard to follow at times because you're not too sure what's going down. It all starts off where you're Stewie Griffin, you wake up, and you notice that Bertram, your half-brother, is screwing around with the satellite dish on the roof. And you have to go and stop him from his domination of world conquest. Now, Bertram, you don't mess with, because Bertram is heavily connected. Now, you go along, and 22 levels long, you play with Stewie. You also play with Peter when he wakes up in the hospital. And you also play with Brian, as he's accused for impregnating that really nice dog that he chases around in the cartoon. And I had a lot of fun with it. You don't play with Quagmire, though. I kind of wish you did, giggity. But in all fairness, the game itself was very smooth. So you start off with Stewie, and you start with the ray gun, of course. And then you go to the hospital and trying to find the fat man, where he says in the thing, it's like a total cartoon. When you die, you start off in your last level. You can continue as many times as you want. So dying shouldn't be no fear of dying in this game because you don't get kicked out and have to start over. Stewie's more like Space Invaders, aka Arkanoid type of shoot 'em up, gauntlet type shoot ups in the hospital and other areas in the game. You're just shooting things up and using your ray gun. You could also use the balloons to help you float through certain areas and help you achieve a further jump, which I found really cute, and I kept, doing it all the time because it was so much fun having him floating around and doing stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, and then with Brian, there's 6 levels with Brian, and with Brian I noticed he was more of a stealth. Stealth. I didn't do it. And he has to go to Tucker, Troy McClure's house, or Tucker, one of those guys, to find or to prove himself innocent because he said he never got Seabreeze, the dog, impregnated. And it was a kind of interesting story, but it was more like a stealthy kind of, you know that game Assassin's Creed? Kind of like that, kind of a stealthy, go around the corner type, kind of keep it down, keep it a secret, right? And then now with Peter was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with Peter. With Peter, it's your typical Double Dragon, beat 'em up type game. When you're playing Peter's role, I had a time and a half playing that. I loved playing the Peter role. But what I noticed about the Peter role, that he starts changing into different personas. He changed into a hooker, then I think he changed into somebody else. I couldn't remember who it was, but he keeps changing his personas. But he does end up ending the game with him, which is really nice. And all in all, It's throwing it down and having a good time and using what you remember from the show actually helps you out. If you've watched season 3, 4, and 5, you'll kind of get an idea of where this story goes. A more in-depth idea where this story goes. 3 characters, 3 different forms of play, 1 story. Now, the game wasn't received well, and that really threw me for a curveball. When I heard that the game got only a 4.1 out of 10, you gotta be kidding me. This is so much fun to play. I don't understand why it got such a bad, a bad receivementship. It was received so badly, this game. I was really upset when I even read further that it was a failure. And no, it wasn't. Guys, if you see this at a discount bin, when you're going around game stores and stuff, pick this thing up. I promise you, you'll have a lot of fun with this. The colors. I mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. It's worth mentioning again. The vibrantness, the sound. I just can't believe the quality of the PSP in 2020. And it's still compatible to other handheld systems. I'm going to make an update for you guys. PSP in 2020/2021. Is it still worth it? And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Spoiler alert. It is worth it in 2020 and 2021. There's just so many games out there that still have to be tried or broken into that got very little to no acknowledgement. Family Guy, the video game. I don't want to spoil it too much. I don't want to give the ending away. But Peter does wake up in the hospital and goes from there. And it starts to tie in the story towards the end. I think, I mean, it took me maybe 5 hours to clear, 6 hours tops. Was it worth it? Yes. Will I play it again? Yes. I was going to bring it to the shop here and sell it in the shop. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to keep this. Let my kid play this when he gets a bit older. Because I think you'll have a lot of fun playing this game. Let me know. Comment below. Thanks for watching. Hey, this is Mike Martins from the Handheld Junkie. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support our transmission. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate the support. Look forward to reading your comments below. And comment below if there's a specific handheld game you want me to review. Thanks for watching.